What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Golden Sports, and today we're bringing you another online Madden 12 ranked challenge. And today the challenge is I have to play with the Panthers and take out Cam Newton, so I'm not allowed to play with Stewart or Williams. Also, I have to start Jeremy Shockey, so I'm not allowed to use Greg Olsen. And I have to take out BEASON, and I have to take out all of my starting cornerbacks and safeties. Also, he doesn't think I can do it. And again, I'm not saying you telling me you don't think I can do it will make me pick a challenge, but it definitely makes me want to try it even more, considering he's pretty much doubting that I can win with this. And this is really tough, more tougher than what you think, because taking out all of my starting secondary and my cornerbacks means that I pretty much have no awareness at that position, that I'm going to have players back there that can't react to the ball. They're all low ranked. They're all like 40 to 50 overall. And what makes it even tougher is that the guy that I'm going against selects, of course, the New England Patriots, the best offensive passing team in the game. So that right there just pretty much, I was like, oh man, I'm going to get blown out. I think I can probably score. Not having Cam Newton or D'Angelo Williams or Stewart is going to be tough. I also had to take out Steve Smith also. But what's really going to be tough is stopping the Patriots offense with no starting cornerbacks or safeties. So, and BEASON. So that means that it's just really going to be tough. He has the ball first, and he comes out rushing his first attempt, but we stop it. He tries to pass his first couple downs, and we swat it down a couple times. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I got a shot. We end up getting a sack, but instead of punting it, he goes for it, and as usual, whenever it happens to me for whatever reason, he ends up getting it. And it took me a while for me to remember that I don't have any starting cornerbacks back there. After the first down, he ends up scoring easily right up the middle with Woodhead. And then we get the ball, and GOODSON had a really, really good game. Jimmy Clausen is going to be tough, man. I don't have Steve Smith, but I do have Shockey. He was nice enough to give me that, so that I'm pretty much going to evolve my offense around him. Right here, fourth down, I decided to go for it just as he did, and I end up getting it. Face throw to Shockey right there. So obviously, I'm going to try to run, and passing outside of Shockey, man, I'm just going to see whoever's open. Right here, Clausen does a nice little scramble, gets me a good 8-9 yards right there. And I want to say, I might sound crazy. You guys are going to say I'm crazy, but I think Clausen for this game played better for me than I think Cam Newton would have. For whatever, I don't know why, man, but Clausen had a really, really, really good game. Whenever I play with Cam Newton, he seems to overthrow a lot, underthrow. I don't use the Panthers much at all. I probably use them 5 or 6 times. But the times I remember using them, Cam Newton just really had trouble throwing the ball. Jimmy Clausen had a really good throwing game this game. But as you can see, I can't stop him. I don't have anybody to stop the pass. And he has the Patriots. It would have been easier if he had a running team. If he had the Steelers or, the Vikings or the Titans. But with the Patriots, man, it's going to be damn near impossible to stop that firepower with nobody in my backfield that can react to the thrown pass. So it's going to be tough. Right here, we hit Shockey on a face catch, and as you can see, man, Clausen is just doing work. Right here, we handed off to GOODSON. We end up failing on that. He gets hit stick. Luckily, no fumble. We do a quick pass to GOODSON, who gets stopped out at the 1. So on 3rd and goal, we end up QB sneaking, and we end up scoring. So now we are up 14-13 because he tried to go for 2, and we end up stopping him. Right here, he goes to the screen, man. He gets very good yardage. And then he tries to do it continuously after this, pretty much. He backs up and he goes to the outside, but that was out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 10. He backs up and the screenplay again. And I'm like, okay, you're going to do the screenplay 2 out of 3 plays? Okay, that's some dirtbag stuff, but okay. He backs up and the screenplay again. 3 out of 4 plays are screenplays. We got him to a 4th and 1. And of course he's going to get it, man, because with no starting cornerbacks or safeties, man, it's going to be damn near impossible to stop him. He pretty much just have to make a bad read himself. The way Tom Brady throws the ball, he can put it anywhere he wants. 2nd and 10, he backs up. He tries to go for the screen, but we stopped that, so he's forced to throw it over the middle, and we knocked that down. 3rd and 10, Brady's looking for somebody. Nobody's open, but eventually he finds Gronkowski within 3 people. That's what I mean. That should have been swatted, but because, again, I have nobody with awareness, and he picked the Patriots, man. I'm like, man, that's the worst matchup I possibly could have faced. He ends up trying to go for the touchdown, but it's unsuccessful. So 3rd and 10, man, we get a sack. So we hold him to 4th down, and he ends up kicking a field goal. So we feel like that's a victory. We're like, okay, that's the stop we needed. We need to score here. We get ball back at halftime. So if we score here and get ball back at halftime and score then, we could possibly put this game away as long as I keep scoring and he can't stop me. So Clausen right there finds GOODSON right over there on a nice little redirection, and we get a first down. Right here we do our own screenplay. It doesn't go anywhere though. We lose a yard actually. So 2nd and 11. I back up and Jimmy Clausen does his Michael Vick impression. And what was really difficult about this, not having Steve Smith or any really good running backs, made it tough because I only have really one offensive weapon that I can count on, which is Shockey. GOODSON actually, did pretty good. But right here, in any tough situation, man, I'm definitely looking for Shockey. Right here, we end up getting stopped. So 2nd and 8. We end up doing a draw play, and he hit me with the Ricky Martin D, living la vida loca. So we end up scoring a touchdown on the easy Ricky Martin D he tried. Right here, he goes deep over the top to the right, and it doesn't work out. So it's 2nd and 10, and all we need to do is stop him so we can get ball back at halftime, so we can feel like we can put this game to an end possibly if we get the ball back and score again. So 1st and 10, a little under a minute, Tom Brady ends up doing his Michael Vick impression and running for a good 8 yards. So 2nd and 2, he drops back and he throws and he's overthrown. So right here, man, we need to buckle down. We need to stop. We cannot let him score before halftime. This is crucial. This is the difference between winning and losing a game. So he got fresh new downs. He goes deep over the top, and I'm sorry, son. No soup for you. Somebody, please send him a link to my channel. Do not throw any rubber duckies up there. I will switch off and I will pick that off, and we get an interception. So we can score now, considering we have good time, even if it's a field goal, and get ball back at halftime. Oh, we're in good position to definitely be able to hold on to this game and win this challenge. So, oh man, he had him, but he overthrew him. So right now we're dealing with a 2nd and 10. We try to go to a draw play, and gets good yardage. He played, I want to say, quarters or whatever defense. It was a 3-down lineman, but it definitely wasn't a 3-4. So it kind of made it a little easier to run on him, but difficult to pass. Right here, Shockey's overthrown, but I felt like he was open. So 2nd and 10, we end up catching GOODSON on a man switch right there, and we get in the position we need to kick our field goal, and that's exactly what we do. So we kick our field goal, and we go up 8 points. So now he tries to hit me with the surprise onside, but I'm surprised the most at Chabby, so that's not going to work against me. I knew that was coming. Right, oh man, look at that beautiful juke move right there for the touchdown on the first drive. My intentions were to kill the clock, to hold on to the ball as long as possible, but as you can see, that doesn't work out. I scored my very first play. Plus, he didn't give me a long field to work with, trying to surprise onside. So we're up 2 possessions, and now we feel like, okay, we have a shot at winning this. But Tom Brady does what Tom Brady does, man, and is, again, can't really stop anybody considering the defensive starters I have in there. But right there, we get a user strip, and we end up recovering that, and that right there was huge. I had several strip animations, but none of them came through. But I finally get one. Gronkowski ends up fumbling. He kind of pins me down in the 1-yard line right here, so it's a little tough. All I'm trying to do is get some breathing room. On 3rd and 12, just to try and make something happen so I don't have to punt. We back up and we get Shockey, and he ends up catching it over the middle. And again, Clausen is just putting the ball on point. He only made a couple of bad throws. But again, that's pretty much what Cam Newton would do when he plays. Cam Newton is good for a couple of miscues while he's playing. 3rd and 4, we try to go for it, nothing. So 4th and 4, we try to go for it, and again, Shockey on the curl route, wide open, so we end up hitting that. So we continue to drive, and again, I'm trying to kill the clock, bring this game home, because I definitely do not want to be in a situation where it's up to my defense stopping his offense, because I definitely don't feel like I can do it. With the regular Panthers D, yes, but without BEASON and my cornerbacks and safeties, it's going to be tough. Clausen right there, oh, look at him run like Vic. We end up getting 5 yards. So we're in field goal range, so worst case scenario, we should be able to kick a field goal and add to our lead. On 3rd and 5, we do a nice draw play, and this is Edwards right here. And we just sneak over the first down mark, so again, we have more of a chance to kill the clock, but we end up scoring a touchdown right there. And now I feel like, man, this game is over. This guy was, man, he scores on the first play of the next game, and that right there, oh, I hate that. It takes me time to score, I have to move the ball slowly. And he ends up just doing that and scoring on one play. He goes for the onside kick, doesn't get it. But, you know, he's really able to score that quickly just due to the fact that I don't have any defensive help back there. So I'm trying to run the ball, man, kill the clock. Right here we catch SHOCKEY on a nice little blue route. Get us to about third and 6. So we back up and we look and we catch LB on the blue route, so he stops that. So we go for it on 4th down to try to continue to drive and kill more clock. Try the curl route, but it's overthrown. So he has the ball again, and he has the chance to make something happen. We get outside pressure. We end up getting a sack by Anderson. Tom Brady backs down on 2nd and long. He tries to go for the face throw, but it's overthrown. 3rd and 20, and we need to stop, man. We cannot let him continue this drive. But he does, man. He finds, I believe, Wes Welker on a huge, just streaking outplay, and he was wide open. Again, I'm playing a lot of man-to-man, but my guys cannot stay with them due to the low awareness. And he scores another touchdown again within a couple of plays. So he turns it into a one-possession game. And now I feel like, okay, I need to score here. I cannot give him the ball back because he will score on me. Right here we catch GOODSON, a lot of running room right up the middle. And now we're in field goal territory, so now I feel like, okay, I'm killing the clock, I'm running it, I'm keeping it on the ground. All I need to do is keep the ball away from him, show off just a little bit, because this whole game he was showing off right before he scored every time. So now I feel like, okay, I'm safe. You know, I'm definitely, no matter what he does, he cannot take the lead as long as I get this field goal in. And that's exactly what happens. You know, I kill the clock, I get it to field goal territory, obviously. So I kick my field goal, and I go up 2 possessions. So now, no matter what, he can't do nothing. He can't take the lead, even if I can't stop him. So I'm safe for now. Tom Brady backs up, tries to go for the face throw, but he's overthrown. And again, man, this was a really, really tough challenge, man. I could not stop his offense whatsoever. On 3rd and 10, he needs the 1st down right here. He needs to make something happen, but we swat that down. So 4th down, if we stop him, again, the game should definitely be open. Oh, look at Gordon. Look at that outside pressure user running around the outside and getting that sack. And that right there is the end of the game. He ends up conceding. And I figure I'm going to get, what, 2-3 points? He can't be that good because I didn't have any trouble on offense. Defensively, yeah, but that was due to the fact that I had no good players out there. And by my surprise, I end up getting a whole 10 points. And I'm like, 10 points? What level did I just defeat during this challenge? And I take a look, and I beat, that is right, you are about to see in a second, I beat a level 11 opponent. A level 11 with the Panthers without Cam Newton, without Stewart or Williams, without Steve Smith, without Greg Olsen, without BEASON, without all of my starting cornerbacks and safeties. And I beat a level 11. Your dude is a boss. Again, leaving them challenges in the description, in the comments. I will go ahead and choose one for the game I'm upload tomorrow. Again, you see it right there. I beat a level 11. And yeah, man, another challenge. Well done. I'm 3-1 so far with the challenges, so go ahead and keep them coming. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Every like really helps a lot. So if you like the video, like it. And that's it. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch a video. Give it to me, baby.